party all night with y'all. So y'all ready for that? Cause it's Saturday night. We don't got shit else to do till that plane take off but rock for y'all. So that's what we doing right now. Let's go. It's the Eastern Standard Time Tour. My name is Akrobatik. Reks is here. Termanology's here. NOG's here.
Yeah, we got my boy Akrobatik, my boy Termanology, Boston's finest in Zagreb. Not your first time, your second time out here?
Yeah, man.
My boy's first time out here. It's a pleasure to have them out here represent for my radio show anniversary. Shout out to everybody for supporting. Welcome back, Ak. Good to see you, my brother. First and foremost, how's the health? The health is good. We're glad that you were back on your feet.
Thank you, man.
You know, we're praying for you. And like the rest of the community, you know what I'm saying, the underground community.
Yeah, well, first of all, thank you. You know what I'm saying? The prayers worked. I'm here, stronger than ever, feeling fantastic. Just ready to just destroy the stage tonight with my brothers. You know, it's just been a long time since I've been here, but I'm really excited about tonight, man. I know it's gonna be crazy. No threat, them not the pro set. Rapping 10 years and not a paid show yet. I love to get online and shine and drop bombs, but my music can be found on morethan.coms. Your website gets a whole lot of hits, but in the real world, son, you ain't saying shit. Cats run their mouth on AOL, but every time they put a record out, they don't sell.
Tell me about your new project. Tell me about the new album that dropped. We've been supporting on the radio.
The album is called Built to Last. The record basically, you know, kind of chronicles everything that happened to me with the health scare and everything, and then building back from that and coming back stronger. That's what the whole album is about. That's what Built to Last is about. And, you know, I plan on doing this for the rest of my life probably if I can. So, you know, getting back to the point where I felt confident enough to get back out and tour and do the shows and be on stage with guys who are some of the best in the world at performing and be able to be right there with them as equals. Like, it means a lot to me. So I definitely think everybody should check out Built to Last, because anybody who's ever supported my music or ever been into what I'm doing, you know, not only does that album tell my whole story, but it's funky as hell with a whole bunch of crazy beats and verses from some great artists.
Pleasure, brother. All the best in life and health, and thank you for coming down to rap for my anniversary, the 21st anniversary. Ain't no joke. Nobody's smiling on this tour, right? My boy Term, back in the place to be. His first time in Croatia. He was in the region already with his Slovenia together. One of the Boston's finest, working with legends, and then he's just been very consistent with everything that he does. Still on top of his game, and you just dropped the new Shut Up and Rap. What's that all about?
Well, yo, thanks for having me, man. Good to fucking see you, man. Good to be here. I've never been to Zagreb before, so I've been all over the world like 10 times, so it's always cool to get to a new spot that I haven't been at.
Put your hands up. I'ma turn the bass up, you can turn the lights down. If you ain't had enough, you gon' get it right now. Get it right now, get it right now. If you ain't had enough, you gon' get it right now. Get it right now. Get it right now. We can turn the bass up, you can turn the lights down. If you ain't had enough, you gon' get it right now. If you ain't had enough, you gon' get it right now. Damn right, I'm from a city you ain't never heard about. Wasn't making noise then, but I'm making noise now. And making dope shit, that's what I'm all about. Wu-Tang and 93 fans like my shit loud. I made my mama proud, turn the TV on loud. She just clicking through the channels while she's sitting on the couch. There is. It's time to celebrate now. You can tell the bartender we gon' need another round. It's going down.
Shut Up and Rap was, I found a new producer. His name's Billy Loman. He's really dope. He got that boom bap sound. And it's kind of like become a challenge for me to like grab producers that nobody really heard of and help bring them up, because my whole first album was produced by Primo, Pete Rock, Alchemist, etc. So, and then 1982 was produced by Static. His buzz is crazy. Physiology was Primo and Little Fame. So like, I always had high top level production. So it's kind of a challenge for me to grab a producer that is unknown and try to bring him up in the game. I think that's a good thing for the future of hip hop, to find new cats and give them a chance.
Thank you, bro.
My man, thanks for having me.
Term in the place to be, Akrobatik. We got Reks and NOG coming. Blackout TV, Raport.tv. Let's go.
Twist the L, spark the lighter, start a fire, fight the boxer, box the fighter. Some are rappers, some are writers, very few are truth tellers. Hey, most of them are liars. I knew Eve
evil from my upheaval. Backed it up, no retrieval. I really don't believe you, weasel. I write big rhymes on an easel. Never appease you, please you, too diesel. I switch cheese you in a way that's medieval. Sell new stuff to old people or old stuff to new people. I treat me how I treat you, equal. 51st state, Puerto Rico.
Blackout's 21st anniversary. We got Edo G, my boy Reks, first time ever in Croatia. Pleasure to have you out here as part of this EST, Eastern Standard Time tour, and my boy Edo G, the legend, family.
Yes.
When you say I black out with Philly when I'm in Croatia, so we're in Croatia, so we blacking out the night,
Exactly.
and thanks for the shout out on the record, man.
Of course, I couldn't do a song talking about traveling all around the world. And
Yeah.
my dude, because every time we come here, it's a lot.
What's going on? What's up with Boston? What's going on the Boston scene? How is it? Are these gentlemen all from Boston and the surrounding areas, right?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about the concept.
I've been, advocating for some years now, man. I've toured with Akrobatik, I've toured with Reks, Mr. Lev, a bunch of different Boston artists, Special Team, Suge, and I've been, trying to get everybody together to do a Boston tour, basically, where, because I know we got enough good records, we got enough good artists, and, we need to show some unity. So this was like one of my dreams for a long time to actually get everybody together. Me and Reks did a tour 2013, and we were building, and we were building on that tour. It was a great success, and we were like, yo, we could just grab Ak, Term, we could go out and murder this. So we kind of took it to the States first and test the waters and did a little run in November, just in New England. And then we was like, let's take it to Europe and see what happens. And it's been all gravy ever since. Stop it! You can get smacked in here talking about your rap career. Dog, you need to stop it. Yeah, I know all your shit's great, but I don't want to hear your mixtape. So stop it. I rap Boston, Providence, Hartford. I start these rappers with a hard foot. Stop it. I ain't scared, I'm prepared. Stop them out, knock them out. I don't even care. Stop it. They don't want to hear it, don't shop it. Get a job, make a profit. You need to stop it. When it's too old for the club, and when it's too old to be done, homie, you need to stop it. Ma, you got kids at the crib, and say you getting dick in the ribs, girl. You need to stop it. It's one show, so it's not 4 shows. It's not Akrobatik performing, Reks performing, Term performing, me performing. It's all of us on stage at once. So it's back to back, it's hits, it's high energy, and that it's more theatrical to me. It's more like a play. It's like we bring in a big theatrical joint to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Not that we have a bunch of bells and whistles and shit. Maybe in the future we will, but right now it's just that raw hip hop, man, banger after banger, and the energy and it just keeps the show so much better than if we did it all individually. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we wanted to do.
I was born to MC, bust bars in the gut, see thoughts run them up, yeah. I'm better than I ever been, haven't seen evidence in my intelligence. To be relevant, to knock on door and then never let you in. Fulfilling it, yes I am, keep killing it, come again, son of Sam. Go Berkowitz, working with words I pick, Einstein, verbalist. Hurt a little bit to be this sick and it not click. No animosity, I'm realistic.
We got Reks in the place to be. I've been talking to this dude for a long time. We've been, back and forth. I support the records, playing a lot of his jams, and then he was like, Philly, man, we gotta do something. I was like, my brother, all in due time, and the time is now. Your first time in Croatia, man. Welcome, sincerely, to Zagreb.
Thanks for having me, man. And it's a great opportunity to come when you're like celebrating your anniversary and to be a part of something so spectacular as the EST tour. So I'm just real excited about it all, man. I'm taking in Croatia a little bit and then like getting to know some other people around here. So I feel good to be here, man.
How does Europe treat you, and what's the feedback for your music? Because you live other side of the world, and when you come out here, and you see all these kids rapping your lyrics back to back, you know, from the beginning to what's the feeling like?
Yeah, it's a real culture shock to come out here and have people, you know, so expressive about the material that we put out. You know, I've been coming out here since 2009, I think now. I mean, I'm not as like out here as everybody. I'm obviously the rookie out of everyone in terms of coming out and touring overseas. But it's a great feeling to have people like look at a record like 25th Hour and a record like Say Goodnight, which are like obviously they got the primo stamp on them, and it goes a long way for you to have a record like that. But there's so many records in my catalog that I want to get out to get more out to the people. And I think the way to do it is like I'm looking at the recipe Edo sets, the example term sets, the example acrobatic sets, and I'm like learning on this tour. So it's not just a tour where I'm taking a second to like, you know, rock with brothers from back home, which is really important in itself, but it's dope that like I'm getting the juice. So like we've been from the bus rides to like being on the plane, I pick their brain and listen, you know. So it's a great feeling to be out here and do that. But I love the fact that like internationally everybody out here rocks with us, you know.
Cheers.
Hey, yo, everybody put a peace sign in the air one time, man. This is the last show of my tour with my brothers. I never had more fun on the road in my life. These motherfuckers are the greatest. So I'ma do it for them. Hey, yo, it's getting wild out here. It makes me wonder how a black man could ever raise a child out here. You know we all crumb snatchers in this land of big cake. So why we killing for the crumbs when there's so much at stake? We no longer supposed to be slaves. I bet Harriet Tubman would be turning in her grave like revive my soul and bring it back, y'all, to the time we were great before the self. Hey, yo, my elders all feel the same. It's no bravery. We supposed to fight for freedom, not just the end of slavery. Are we too selfish to even bless the kids with jewels? So our youth don't get played out for fools, or will they get programmed how to behave? Malcolm X must be turning in his grave like round my soul, yo, and bring it back, y'all, to the time we were great before the self.